Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Rose and I'm here to bring you another weekly general read. These will be general messages for the sign of Aries for the upcoming days and week. So with that, guys, just take what you need and discard the rest. If you do require something a little more specific and suited to your current situation, then by all means feel free to reach out, guys. All the details on how to work with me and connect with me will be in the show more section just below this video. Okay. So we've got the expectation card coming through. Alrighty, so either you're placing high expectations on yourself, Aries, in the upcoming week, or there is someone around you that is placing high expectations on you. Okay, now in this card you can see a serpent, and serpents symbolize transformation. Okay, and serpents go through you know, the physical, looking at the snake when they're going through a transformation means that their skin sheds. We can see that their skin is shedding. So I feel here with the shedding of the skin, maybe this is like an extra thing that you need to shake off of yourself, right? It's like having an expectation is boxing you in some way. Okay, it creates confinement, and it's, you know, it's very rigid. There's very little to no room to move when there's an expectation being placed on yourself or on someone else, or someone else doing it to you. So I feel like I'm hearing room to move. You've got to move with this. There's got to be some flexibility with this. And I'm seeing it even with the snake, because the snake feels like it's all tangled up. And it's trying to break free from the limits that's been placed here. These could be your own limits, Aries, that you place on yourself, like, and it comes from limited thinking, a limited mindset. Maybe this is about becoming more flexible. Okay, flexible with your routine. Maybe being flexible on others. For some of you, you may be placing a strong expectation on someone that you are very passionate towards. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of red in this card. And, I mean, snakes are very seductive. There may be temptation here to expect more from someone than they're willing to give. I'm not reading reversals today, guys. Okay, so we've got, interesting, the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands, I'm sensing here that you might be biting off more than you can chew in the upcoming week. I mean, the Ten of Wands to me is the hard work card. It's like, okay, we've got a week of a lot going on. So there's a lot going on in the upcoming week for you. You may have a list of things to achieve by the end of the week. And that right there is the expectation that you're placing on yourself. It's like, no, I've committed to doing X, Y, and Z, and I need to do it by such and such date. the pressure is getting too much here. We can see this man and he's carrying these 10 wands on his back and he's struggling. He is struggling, but nonetheless, he's focused on the finish line. So I do feel there is some kind of a struggle here. And it's the struggle of the mind, okay? Because we've got the Two of Swords, and Swords speaks to the mind, the way one thinks. Now, the Two of Swords typically speaks to roadblocks or just even indecision, okay? We can see in this card here that this person cannot see. They've been blinded by this purple fabric. Okay, this person cannot see. But the thing is this person is, their thoughts, his thoughts, her thoughts are divided. So it's like 1 minute I'm thinking like this, the next minute I'm thinking like that. And there's a struggle with the way you think. Okay, so maybe at the start of the week, you've set some goals, you've placed this high expectation on yourself or someone else. It is weighing heavy on you here. Okay, and then you go head to head with your own thoughts. Because, I mean, the mind is very powerful, Aries. Sometimes it's a struggle to stay positive, and maybe that's the struggle right there. Maybe at the start of the week you felt highly optimistic, really, really positive about this, but then as you move through the week, you find that you're being tripped up by your own negative thoughts, or there's some kind of indecision coming in here, like there's doubt. I don't know if I can do this. Some of you are saying, I don't know if I can do this. I know I said at the beginning of the week that, you know, I can do this, but now it's like you get to hump day and it's like, I don't know, I'm having doubts. But you will push through. You will see the finish line. I do feel with the Five of Wands, there is a group of people around you that may be consciously or unconsciously delaying your progress. This could be in the form of gossip or competition. Okay, there may be some competitive people around you, and you're very competitive, Aries, right? And this competition, maybe you're entering a competition. Maybe you have a high expectation to win some kind of a competition here. But then you second guess yourself with the Two of Swords. Okay. The struggle may also be to fight off what other people have to say, because it's like, you know, the Five of Wands is a group of people that have to put their 2 cents worth in. Okay, they just have to let you know, Aries, don't do it like that, do it like this. I find that this works and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And then that's part of the struggle too, because you're like, you may be going to these people and asking them for their opinion, but I feel like their opinion is only adding to the stress and the confusion. It's not helping you seek the clarity that you need. I feel like it's just what people have to say right now, like their input is only really adding to the confusion. But the good news is, Aries, is you will get through it. It won't be easy. It will be quite difficult some days, but nonetheless, you will push on because you are a warrior. And I see this warrior spirit in this person right here. He sees the finish line. He's focused on the finish line. He understands that some days are very hard. Okay? But he gets there in the end. So there we have it, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this read, and until next time, take care.